Hi, in this video we'll be looking at the Presentation Builder. This is a tool that lets developers explore and understand the APIs and the user experience around presentation requests. So imagine you're building an application and it's going to want to request the partner credential type that we've talked about in our previous videos. You can come in here and select that partner credential type and enter the name of your application. So we'll call this My Awesome App. So on the screen here, you'll see a preview of what the users will get when they see this request in the Authenticator app. And then on the next tab, what you see is the mutation that you would have to call in the GraphQL API to initiate that presentation request. So there's a request here, you get to see the variables that you would need in order to make that call, and you get to see a sample response for what will come back. So the API will return you a URL to render the QR image. It will also return you the image data for the QR code in case it makes more sense for your app to render it directly. The other thing that you often will want to do with a presentation request is your app will want a notification of when that presentation request occurs. So we can tick this box at the top and say we want to include the callback information in this example. And what that does is include information down here, as you can see. So you can describe a callback to a webhook endpoint that the verified orchestration system will call you back on when the user presents that credential. So let's go ahead now and test the credentials. So when we get to this screen, we get the QR code. So this is actually the same request that goes to the VO server and it does the QR code generation. We can then scan it on the app, as you can see on the left hand side here from my device, and we actually see the real presentation request happening on the device, so you can verify the user experience there on a real device. We're happy with that now, so we'll hit the next button. That takes us through to there, and over here the verified orchestration's confirmed that it's received that presentation request. You can see the information here about who it was that presented it, and your app would then at that point get called back if you had entered that callback information, for example in the API, and could record that information if it was important to it. That's the presentation builder. Thanks for watching.